So I've been wanting to talk about the difference between confidence and arrogance for a little while, because I feel like a lot of people, at one point myself included, conflate the two, thinking like, oh, if people who are lacking in self-confidence, like, you might tell them, hey man, come on, have some self-confidence, and those people might say, well, I don't want to be arrogant. Or that's how I would feel. That's how some close family members of mine would often express their feelings to me in a similar way. And it's taken me almost 30 years to figure out the difference, so hopefully this will save you some time. The difference between confidence and arrogance is literally just valuing other people as people. Like, when you're arrogant, when you walk around all tough and proud, and you're like, oh yeah, hoity-toity, I'm better than you. That's where the source of pride comes from. Like, you're better than somebody else. Or at least you think you are. So you kick other people down when you're arrogant. When you're like, oh yeah, I'm great at this. I'm way better than they are at this. Or whatever you might want to say. That's arrogance. But I'll edit that out. Maybe not. However, was that the word I was looking for? Sure. Confidence is just when you gas yourself up. You just think you're awesome. You don't think you're any more or less awesome than anybody else. You don't, like, your source of pride, that confidence, comes from, it's going to sound hallmarky and cliche, but it comes from within. That confidence. The pride comes from within. It doesn't come from looking at other people and thinking, hey, wow, they're doing way shittier than I am, or they're not nearly as good at this as I am, or, so on and so forth. Confidence doesn't have anything to do with that. Confidence is just like, what I've been doing, a New Year's resolution I had was, when you wake up, tell yourself something nice in the mirror every day. You don't even really have to believe it. Just tell yourself something nice. And you know what? We're about 5 months in. That's helped a lot. Anyway, I don't want this video to go on for too long because it is very simple and it's really not something that needs to be dragged out. But yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that makes a difference. Again, the teal deer of it is confidence comes from loving yourself. Arrogance comes from thinking less of other people and using that to, using that as a substitute for your own confidence. So yeah, I would highly recommend telling yourself something nice in the mirror every day, even if you don't believe it. So something like, you've got a nice smile, or I'll be like, you got a pretty nice voice, or just something, something that you like about yourself. It can be physical, it can be like a characteristic of not physical characteristic, but it can be anything. Like, you know what? You're a pretty damn good gamer, or like, you're a pretty damn good artist, or like, you're a kind person. You try your best every day, even if you don't necessarily hit the mark every time. You're still trying. It really does. It really helps. It really helps. You can be confident without being arrogant. I wish I would have figured this out 28 years ago. Hopefully, this will save you some time.